So the thing is this, I wanted to ask you, how are you growing your collection? You've got the Omega Seamaster Planet Ocean. What are you adding next? What's the aim?
I wanted to get a Pepsi.
Tudor
Pepsi.
Pepsi, but it's going to be long waiting list.
Long waiting list?
Maybe.
I'm not sure that...
You know what they're going to be priced around, don't you? Like the Tudor Black Bay I showed you before, that was...
About 44.10 or something like that?
Yeah, that was... actually, that was 44.10. I put it here. 44.10 for the Tudor Black Bay. So it's got a date. So it's about just under about for 4.9. That's
Aussie?
what they're saying. Yes, 4.9. So you can get 20% off this, but you won't get 20% off the Tudor.
No. Will you keep some of your money buying the Tudor? I think you will.
I think you will. I think if you're safe buying, it's fucking cool.
Say you buy it new and you lose $500 or even $1,000. That's not much in comparison to some of the others that.
Yep. It's I think so. So you'd hope to get a Pepsi.
That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, I did like though the Rolex Pepsi you had here. Yeah, that was sensational.
Vintage. The guy paid $7,500 for it, Aussie.
Can you change the bracelets on those Pepsis on the Tudors?
Yes.
You could put a Jubilee.
Oh, I don't know what the
Oyster.
end links are. I think that I don't know what they are.
If you could set it up the same as that, that would look sensational. But then maybe you're better off getting the Rolex.
Oh, the Rolex is going to be impossible to get. And you know, I had a guy, Scotty. He's done a few videos with me. He rang every dealer in Australia. They will not even. He can't even pay in advance now for it. They won't even take his money. They said sorry.
Is that because he knows you, or is that?
He actually bought a deep sea from Rolex from a dealer. So he's on the mailing list and everything. You think he's in their good books. And they won't even take his name down. He rang every dealer in Australia, every dealer in New Zealand, every dealer in Fiji. He's rang Singapore dealers. No one will even put his name down. And I got to tell you the truth, it's becoming a situation where it's the people who are connected get these watches, and the people who aren't connected get nothing.
And it would date justs in gold.
Well, that's it, isn't it? I mean, I don't mind the Datejust. Datejust is a cool watch, but I want a sports watch, don't you?
Age some of that stuff now.
Sorry?
Some of that stuff's looking pretty aged now.
It is. And I don't think a 36. I think 36 mil's too small.
Oh,
you couldn't wear 36 mil, could you?
No way.
Could you wear 37? Or that's too small.
No.
40. 40?
42 or so. 41 and a half. I think is where I'd go.
Oh, jeez.
Mind you, it depends on the shape. What's the Monaco way in it?
That's actually 39, but it's a square.
There you go.
Square. It's like the Reverso. Like the Reverso's not terribly long, but it's it's that rectangular shape.
Yes.
Rectangular. It's not oblong. Rectangular. So that wears a lot bigger than 39. It's not really a 39. It's a square. See.
And also the height and how they integrate the bracelet too.
Yeah. It's very, very cool watch.
Now tell me this: what do you have against Zenith? Or is it just a stir Clive?
Oh, no. I just kind of, they've been a bit soft, the brand, you know, they're a bit terminal, the brand, you know, they're kind of, do you want a drink?
Yes.
What would you like, a beer or a scotch?
A light beer.
A light beer, okay, jeez. We got a Heineken.
Just one Heineken. Because I have to drive it.
Yeah, no worries there. So...
Okay, so with the Zenith then, you're looking at, if I was getting one second hand, would I be better off getting a second hand El Primero?
Look, I gotta tell you the truth, Zenith's such a soft fucking brand.
You have some good deals second hand.
Yeah, I like the tri-colour, the tri-colour chronograph. I think that is sexy.
Anything but the Rolling Stones edition? That's horrible.
Yes. You don't like it?
That's horrible.
What do you think of the ones Clive's bought? Fuck, they're ugly, aren't they?
I'm not sure whether the camera's not doing it justice, but...
I don't know.
Well, Clive didn't think much of the Reverso until he bought one and says, now I get it.
Yes. Now, he said that, didn't he? He said, now he gets it. He gets it. That's exactly it. So I'll just pass you a beer there. So, here you go. Thank you. So, your watch collection, you're hoping to add a Pepsi GMT.
Well, I was, but you're saying that the weight on that's going to be...
Cheers.
At least 2 years. And the rest?
I think so. think so. Fuck, I hate that. It bounced out. You know, I threw it in and it bounced.
I think a GMT. I can't afford a 321 Speedmaster,
I mean,
which I
GMT's
like.
expensive, you know, like, would you go for an Explorer 2? That's like the poor man's. Poor man's. I paid under 5 for that, you know that? 4.5 I paid for that. Aussie, not bloody.
I do like that IWC Ingenuor.
Mm-hmm.
And the build quality on that is sensational. That really is.
Well, it's funny you say that.
You've copped a lot of stick for that watch. A lot of stick.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't mind that. I like to have controversial things. That's why I got the Tag Heuer. That watch there, they were trying to outdo AP, trying to add a Rolex price, so that they kind of failed because they were more expensive than Rolex, and people just didn't get it, you know. But I've got to tell you honestly, completely honestly with you, I love it. I'd never sell it. I actually had someone who I hated it. I got it and I thought, shit, I paid too much. I paid 5.
I'd offer you 5.
Okay, 5. That's what I paid for it, and that had just been serviced by IWC as well, right? So it's box papers, everything. But then then I sold it. Then the guy got shitted off. I think I said something to offend him or something. And then I realized I was having seller's remorse. I didn't want to. I thought, gee, you know. See, I don't buy things to say. I stopped trading watches because what happens is I like things. I like, for example, this watch, this Monaco. I treat it like a. It doesn't matter. I paid 4,400 Aussie for it. I treat it like a $10,000 watch. I love it. You know what I mean? I just wouldn't. I'm crazy. I'm nuts about watches. They make me happy in my life. I've got carpet beetles.
Ah, how was Ringo? Paul, George, John?
Sorry?
Your Beatles.
My Beatles. Yes, that's exactly it. The Beatles, and you know, they're real nasty fuckers. But the truth is, you know, I think the watches make me happy. Do watches make you happy?
Yes. The handbags make my wife happy.
What handbags?
She's got a Louis Vuitton obsession.
Oh,
And she's taken a couple of... We've taken some of your advice on when it comes to watch brands and substituting them for Louis Vuitton. You buy the classics.
Buy the classics.
Or you buy the classic as a limited
and
edition.
She's doing
or you
okay.
buy the classic as a limited edition, and you can't help but make money.
Wow, that's good. She's happy?
Yeah, well, she bought a bag. She'll buy a bag here. I think it was
Yes.
1,400 or so here.
Yes.
She took it overseas within 30 days, so she got the 10% back.
Mm-hmm.
Brought it back in. The current one is $400 and something more than what she paid for it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's pretty.
Whereas if you had gone out and bought virtually anything else.
No, Vuitton is a great. I loved a lot of the Vuitton stuff there. I got rid of a bit. I kind of spent too much money. I had 82,000 in credit card and personal loan debt.
Oh.
You know, it's not good, is it?
That's a lot of debt.
It's a lot of debt.
Does it make you happy?
Well, it was a problem when I couldn't make the payments. You know, it was a problem. But I sold a lot of stuff off there. That's okay. I sold a lot off. But I got to tell you, watches make you happy. And what are you adding to them? So you're thinking of a Pepsi GMT?
Well, I was thinking of a Pepsi GMT,
okay,
but
forget that. I think that's just ridiculous. It's too expensive. It's not going to be available for a while, and you want to buy something. So what would you get?
Used. El Primero.
El Primero. How much you going to pay for that?
There's one for about 5.5 or so floating around.
It's still a bit of money. 5.5.
It's a good looking. This one's a good looking watch. El Primero's done a lot of rubbish. There's been a lot.
I know.
Horrific.
I know.
They're always just. They're one of these. There's this company that just.
Yeah.
Drops the ball at the last, just fall over at the last hurdle and just do something. Hey, here's a great watch, here's great everything, and then we'll fuck the dial up.
They'll just make it something you just can't stand.
Then why would you want to screw the dial? That's the thing everyone keeps looking at all the time. Why would you want to get that wrong?
Yes, that's exactly it. I know exactly what you're saying. So, what else would you get?
The 321's out of my league.
Oh, fucking dear. Like, they used to only be $5,000. You know that? They weren't that. The problem is too, a lot of the 321s have been fucked with too. Like, they've had parts changed and this. And, you know, how good would they really? You know.
The Rolexes, the boat left on the Rolexes. That's gone.
Yes.
We can't buy good subs used anymore. That's been and gone. I think maybe
Explorer 2. They're even going up. They're not that. You can see one of these. Like this is a later model, no holes case one. It hasn't got papers, but if it had papers, they're going for low 7s. I don't have papers. So.
Then the other one would be that IWC Engineer.
Yeah. Hello. How are you?
Yes.
He can come in with us. It's okay.
And I love the last bit of schnitzel. It's got all the oil in it. Extra juice. And I got a band by too. I got a band by. I mean, if I'm going on the inside, there's no more of this good food there. I got to stock up a bit. A banyai.
Take my eyes on me, my thoughts on me just grow and grow and grow. I am the best there is. I think that I'm so grand, so grand.
Okay.
Hey guys, my name is Paul Pluter. I'm the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III, AC3. Guys, I need a bit of help. It's very hard running a YouTube channel relying on Google Ads alone. I'm in a special niche and I speak my mind, and I don't have all those Seiko wannabes, all the people who want assurance about their affordable shitters. So I've got to really try hard to bring in the revenue. Guys, if you like my content, if you think I'm a great chap to have around, why don't you help me out? There's a number of ways you can help me out. This will keep me full-time on YouTube. Look in the description of this video for some ways you can help me. You could sponsor me on Patreon. That allows you to send a small monthly amount to me every month. It can be $1, it can be $100, whatever you can afford. The next way you can help me is, well guys, I really need some money to keep things going. Paid reviews. On the Paul Pluter channel, I run paid reviews. For as little as $20 US, I'll give you an opinion of your collection, of what you're looking at. I'll try and answer. There's heaps of other ways you can help me. I do telephone consultancy. For $50 US, I will talk to you on Skype or WhatsApp and answer your horological or personal problems. Any questions, I'll give it a go. Now guys, please help us out. Look down below, and if you could help us out, I will stay here and make videos full-time on YouTube.